Hi, I am so excited to share a simple creation idea with you that you can do in class with students where they can create, they can explore, they can try new things. And then also, if you want, there are some digital tools that I will show you later on as well. So today I'm going to share the website where I got these. It was from Michael Driscoll. So Michael Driscoll has a website where he has tone and rhythmic activities, and these flashcards are free. So I love the free. They're awesome. He scaffolded them really, really well on how to teach the rhythms. He starts with beat and divided beat. Then he adds a quarter rest. Then he adds a half note, and he kind of progresses through those that way, and it's awesome. So today we have 4 different rhythms we're going to be looking at, and I'll show you how you can kind of adjust things. But when I'm working with students, I would start with 1. So I'm going to just start with this top one, and I would imagine that these wouldn't be here right now. So we just have this top one, and what I would do before I would even show it to them is I would say, okay, copy me. Your turn, ready, go. Now, I want you to kind of try and experience this video on the other side, kind of as a student. So when I say your turn, ready, go, I would like you to try and do that activity and see how it feels, okay? So my turn, I'm gonna clap it. 1, 2, ready, go. Your turn, ready, go. And stop. Okay, good job. So kids, we're gonna do that a couple times to get them thinking about it. And then I would say, all right, my turn. Do-they do, do-they do. Your turn, ready, go. Do-they do, do-they do. Stop. Now we're gonna do it 4 times in a row. Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Do-they do, 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 and stop. Now we've been clapping that rhythm so far. Where else could we keep that rhythm? Where could we keep that? Could we keep it in our shoulders, on our heads? So you get to decide at home how you're going to keep that rhythm. I'm gonna pat my legs. You can't see my legs, but that's what I'm doing. I'm patting my legs. Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, ready, go. And stop. Okay, then you'd have them do it 4 times in a row, and they would kind of practice that rhythm with the pats. So we're saying, okay, this is pats, or they could do pat, pat, clap, pat, pat, clap. And this is the first layer of the body percussion. So first, we're teaching rhythm. So we're kind of teaching that rhythm, and then they are creating, part of the creation process is they're putting it into their bodies. Where are they putting that into their bodies? That's where they get to make decisions. So creation, I often think of where students get to make creative decisions, where they get to drive the bus a little bit, and that's where they're gonna be able to drive the bus for now. I'll show you in a little bit how to adjust that. So our next one is this one. So I'm gonna clap it, and again, I wouldn't show it at first, I would do it orally. I always do things by ear first, and then I will show them the rhythm and what that looks like. Okay, 1, my turn. 1, 2, ready, go. Your turn, ready, go. Stop. Okay. We would do that 4 times in a row, and we'd practice that. Then I would say the rhythm, do, rest, do, do. Your turn, ready, go. Do, rest, do, do. We would get to choose where we put that in our body, and I would talk to them about contrasting sounds. So we wouldn't want pat to be all of that. We would want some high sounds. Snaps are high sounds, stomps and pats are lower sounds. Claps are kind of mid sounds. So we'd kind of talk about those high, mid, and low sounds with body percussion and how we can make those sounds contrast. So then you can have the first group play this one and the second group do this one. So I'm going to clap this rhythm. I'm going to clap this one, and I want you guys to pat your legs for this one. Okay, so I'll remind you, this one goes do, rest, do, do. So you're going to do this rhythm, and I'm going to clap this one. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. Stop. Let's do it 4 times in a row. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4, and stop. So you can continue to go through these patterns, and you can develop different body percussions. You can have the students draw little pictures or icons for those body percussions, and those can be ways to help them access and be creative. Now, this could be a younger level. You can have just, you can really scaffold this kind of an activity and use it across K through 6. And what you can do to help those older grades, particularly if they learn it quickly, is then you have them write their own rhythm. So you'd say, okay, here is one rhythm, and we're going to write a rhythm. Who wants to pick the one? The first beat, is it going to be a rest, eighth notes, or a quarter note? And they'd say, oh, let's have it be a quarter note. Okay, what's the next one? What would you pick? And then you could write that next one down, maybe a rest. And then we also then talk about, okay, if we have this, if we do the same rhythm, it's not going to be contrasting. It's not going to create interest. So how can we make it sound contrasting? Or sometimes I'll have all the students write a rhythm, and then we'll do that rhythm back. They will become the teacher, and they'll say, okay, here's my rhythm, and you do it back. So this is a way that you can create body percussion without having a body percussion piece. I know that sometimes I got caught up in, oh, I have to figure out a body percussion piece and it has to end. And through this process, you can have cards if you want to make it simple. You can decide which body part is going to be making that noise, like arms or head or, like right here. And they can kind of make those decisions, and they get to create. The next level of creation is they write their own rhythms. And then you can also create some differentiation. If there's students who take piano, they can write a more complex rhythm. I tell them, if you know how to write it and you know how to clap it, then you can write whatever kind of rhythm in the same time that you're ready to do. So that can create some differentiation for students who have a little bit more information than others. So this is one simple way to create with your students, and you can do this as, a warm-up activity over several weeks until they create their entire project. They could add these together and say, okay, this is going to be, we're going to have this as our pattern, or you can have 4 measures that are patterned. So this creates a ton of opportunities, and you can have the students make some of those choices. You can ask them questions. How many measures should we do for our repeated pattern? Do we want one that's kind of a ostinato, so it's the same one measure across the top, and we have some that are maybe 4 measures long? So you can ask those students to make those choices, and this would be, again, an in-class activity. I'm going to demonstrate some online ways that you can create rhythmic exercises as well. So we're going to focus on rhythm for this creation, but you can do this the same way with melody, form, expression, and we'll kind of go through some of that as we move along. So thank you so much, and I hope that you enjoy Michael Driscoll's amazing flashcards. After going over how to create rhythm and body percussion, now it's time to add words for our integration piece. You can approach this 2 ways. The first way is to start with the rhythm and then add words after. The second way is to start with your words and figure out the rhythm from the words. For the words, students can work on rhyming patterns. They also can look at math things they need to memorize or science. And you can have them create any kind of words or phrases that's going to help them learn as they are going through their other lessons. What other ways have you used rhythmic creation and text or integration together?